my name is Sofia Barbarosa and I'm a relationship counselor here in Plantation, Florida. Today I wanted to talk about how to have conversations around political differences with your significant other. With elections right around the corner, I'm seeing this conversation going south for many couples that I'm seeing. And I'm sure that the couples I'm seeing are not the only ones. I have seen this happen in the last few elections, and the D word, divorce, it comes up a lot as conversations get really heated. And in fact, there has been some reports that political differences have become a leading reason for divorce in many situations. So I'll be sharing with you 7 different tips in order to protect your relationship around this topic. Tip number 1, listen to be open-minded. This means listen to try to understand where your spouse is coming from and get curious about them, rather than to listen to see when your spouse might be making a mistake or to formulate your answer in a form of a debate. Also, it helps to set aside any distractions like your phone and make sure that you're having eye contact, because things like rolling your eyes and such also cause conflict. Tip number 2, monitor your reactions. This is about your tone of voice and your body gestures and the words that you use. So is your voice at a low level? Are your body gestures calm rather than getting bigger and bigger? And are the words that you're using either negative and extreme, such as using words as always and never, cursing, or things like that? If you're finding yourself not being able to avoid those things, it's probably a good time to take a break, calm ourselves down, and then start the conversation again. Tip number 3, respect your partner's perspectives and beliefs. It is difficult to understand that other people can have different beliefs that can be radically different than yours, but that's what they are. They are beliefs and opinions. So it's okay to ask questions to understand how your partner arrived to that belief or opinion. However, it's not okay to bash it because it's different, or to try to impose your own personal beliefs so that you may convince your partner and change their mind. That's not going to happen, and it's going to hurt the relationship. Tip number 4, you want to fight fair, which means you don't want to call each other names, cursing at one another, belittling, or throwing slurs. Tip number 5, stick to the facts. This means doing a little bit of research and knowing that the sources that you are using are reputable and they're not swayed dramatically by one party or another. So that way you can have an objective conversation as much as possible, as well as not believing everything and anything that you see on social media, because there may be a lot of facts thrown out there that are not real. Tip number 6, take time to self-reflect. Once you've had the conversation with your partner, think, did you do it in a respectful manner? Did you say anything to your partner that may have hurt his or her feelings? Do you need to revisit anything? Do you need to understand anything that your partner said that maybe wasn't too clear to you? And it might be helpful to approach a conversation again, or to ask for an apology if you were not in a respectful space at any point in the conversation. Tip number 7, avoid the fight if you have to. If you cannot do tip 1 through 6 on a repeated manner, and you keep trying and it just escalates into very volatile conversations or just makes you feel uncomfortable every time you have them and you feel that it's a detriment to your relationship, avoid them. Your relationship was not built probably around political topics, and therefore it might be okay to consider just having these kinds of conversations around this topic with friends or family members. Remember, not everything has to come from your partner, and maybe this is a conversation to be shared with other people. Protecting the relationship is far more important than being right. I hope you found these tips helpful. If you want to read more about this, the link to the blog is below this video. And if you have any questions, you can reach me at my website at www.sofiabarbarosa.com. My name again is Sofia Barbarosa, and I'm a relationship counselor here in Plantation, Florida. Until next time.